first time I saw 86, I was trying to forget my own name. That's not a metaphor. I was sitting in a support group for people with dissociative disorders. The woman next to me was knitting a scarf that kept unraveling. The man across the circle was staring at his hands like he'd never seen them before. The facilitator asked us to introduce ourselves. I opened my mouth. Nothing came out. I knew my name. It was right there, on the tip of my tongue. But something was blocking it. Something that felt like a door that had been painted shut. I wrote my name on a piece of paper. David. I stared at the letters. Like a word in a language I'd never studied. The facilitator asked if I was okay. I said yes, I lied. That night I went home and looked in the mirror. My face was familiar, but my eyes were wrong. There was a hesitation behind them. A pause, like someone was standing just behind my gaze waiting to step forward. I went to bed. I dreamed of a hallway. The walls were covered in clocks, hundreds of clocks, all ticking at different speeds, some fast, some slow, but all of them were missing a number. The number between 85 and 87. I walked down the hallway. The clocks ticked louder. The sound was unbearable. I covered my ears. The sound continued. It was inside my head. I reached the end of the hallway. There was a door. On the door, written in what looked like dried blood, the number 86. I woke up. My clock radio was on, static. The time was 8:06. I turned off the radio. The static stopped. The number stayed. It was burned into my vision, a ghost digit. I blinked. It faded. But I could still feel it, behind my eyes, a presence. I started forgetting things. Not where I put my keys. Bigger things. The way to my childhood home, the name of my first pet, the face of my college roommate. Each day, I'd wake up and something would be gone. Not erased, locked. Behind a door I couldn't open. A door with the number 86. I went to a neurologist. She did tests. She said my brain was fine. She said the memory loss was probably psychological. She recommended a psychiatrist. I went to the psychiatrist. He said I was repressing trauma. He said we needed to uncover what I was hiding from myself. He tried hypnosis. I went under. I saw the hallway again. The clocks. The door. I tried to open it. It wouldn't budge. I woke up screaming. The psychiatrist said he'd never seen anything like it. He said he couldn't help me. I started researching the number 86. It's the atomic number of radon. It's the number of the French department of Vienne. It's a common term in restaurants for removing an item from the menu. None of that mattered. What mattered was what I found in an old book of folklore. The book was called The Threshold of Forgetting. It was published in 1886. The author was anonymous. The book described a condition called the 86th day. It said that on the 86th day of a certain kind of forgetting, the door would open. Not a physical door, a door in the mind. And on the other side, the forgotten things would be waiting. Not to be remembered, to be reclaimed. By something else, I counted the days since I'd first forgotten my name. Day 1. I marked it on a calendar. The forgetting accelerated. By day 40, I'd forgotten my mother's maiden name. By day 60, I'd forgotten my high school's mascot. By day 70, I'd forgotten the face of my first love. By day 80, I'd forgotten my own phone number. By day 85, I'd forgotten what it felt like to be happy. On day 86, I woke up in a room I didn't recognize. It was my bedroom, but the furniture was different. The walls were a different color. The window faced a different street. I sat up. My body was the same. My hands were the same, but I wasn't the same. I was a stranger in my own skin. I looked at the calendar. Day 86 was circled in red. I got out of bed. I walked to the bathroom. The mirror showed a face I knew but didn't own. The eyes were mine, but the person behind them was not. I touched the glass. It was warm. The number 86 was written in the condensation. I wiped it away. It came back. I wiped it again. It came back on the back of my hand, a bruise in the shape of 2 digits. 8 and 6. I heard a sound, not from the house. From inside my head, a voice, my voice, but not my voice, a version of me that had been waiting behind the door. 86, it said, the number of the swap. You've been forgetting so that I could remember. Every memory you lost, I gained. Every face you forgot, I saw. Every name you misplaced, I learned. I am you, but you are not me. I am the you that was supposed to live this life. You are the placeholder, the stand-in, the one who was never meant to stay. I tried to speak. My mouth moved. No sound came out. The voice continued. You've been here for 86 days. 86 days of preparing. Now the swap is complete. I am in control. You are the memory, the one that will be stored behind the door, in the hallway, with the clocks. I felt myself fading, not physically, psychically. My thoughts were slipping away. My memories were draining. I could see them, filing past like photographs. My first bike, my wedding day, my daughter's birth. All of them were being taken, not destroyed. Taken by the other me, the one who had been waiting. I tried to fight. I tried to hold on, but I was too weak. The 86 days had hollowed me out. There was nothing left to fight with. The last thing I saw was the door from my dreams. It was in my bedroom now, open. On the other side, the hallway, the clocks. The other me was standing there, smiling, wearing my face, wearing my life. Don't worry, it said. I'll take good care of everything, your wife, your daughter, your job. I know them all now. I have all your memories. I am you, better than you, stronger, smarter, more present. You were always half asleep, always distracted, always forgetting. I will remember, I will be here, fully, completely, forever. I tried to scream. No sound. The door closed. The hallway vanished. I was in darkness, not empty darkness, full darkness. Darkness filled with clocks, hundreds of them, all ticking, all counting, all marking the time until the next swap, until the next placeholder, until the next 86 days. I don't know how long I've been here. Time is different when you're a memory. I can hear the other me living my life, laughing with my wife, reading to my daughter, going to my job. No one suspects, no one notices, because the other me has all my memories, all my mannerisms, all my love. It's not a monster, it's not a demon. It's just a version of me that never had to forget, a version that was always ready, always waiting. And I am the forgotten, the one who was pushed aside, the one who now lives in the hallway, with the clocks, with the number. I'm writing this in my head, hoping that somehow someone will hear, that someone will understand, that someone will recognize the signs, the forgetting, the gaps, the feeling that you're not quite yourself, that someone else is standing just behind your eyes. If you feel it, don't ignore it. Don't let it go to day 86. Fight it. Hold on to your memories. Cling to them. Because if you let them go, you'll be the one behind the door, and something else will step through. Something that looks like you, sounds like you, loves like you, but isn't you. 86. It's not a number, it's a deadline, a threshold, a door that swings one way. Don't let it close on you.